unfortunately these jobs don't happen and work as simple as it seems. Right, so hopefully you're going to record this a little bit better. We're going to do a set of this because they're worn down to 33 mil, so below what they should be limit wise. So we're going to get the wheels off now. We're going to change all the chambers all around because they need doing, and yeah, try and give you a POV view kind of thing of how I do it. Obviously I'll put a video out Wednesday, so obviously I've done recording up till that, and now I'm obviously recording this bit now, so Friday, and yeah, let's get cracking on. So what we're going to do, we're going to get these half shaft bolts out. No, they look quite small, so nope, nowhere near that size. What size is this? 15. Of course it's not. Don't tell me it's like a 60. Of course it is. I'm using a 3.5 inch battery gun, and then we're just gonna put things out. It's quite a good gun this, because obviously I haven't been borrowing this off someone. So look at getting a new battery gun. Of course that's the wrong size. So I do reckon that is 17. Put that out there. So how I place this. Look at that. So what we'll do is now we'll whip the half shaft out. Have a look at the nut beyond, and then we'll start getting the caliper, chamber off and all that sort of stuff next. Right, so please take these chambers off. Pissed it. So there, we'll just push the chamber out. Yeah, of course it won't going to go out. Probably have to tap that a little bit, and then we'll start cracking the caliper bolts out. I'll take the chamber off, unwind the brakes, caliper bolts out, leave the pads in, pull it all up together. So yeah, bit of a lip on them, but get cracking back on. So what I'm going to use is what they call a slogging spanner. All we'll do is literally, oh you're joking, it's the fucking wrong side. We won't be using that. What we'll be using is a big bar, but there isn't a lot of room, so yeah, we're just gonna have to do the best we can. So might not be able to see much, I don't know. We've got a couple of bolts left in the caliper. I've had to use a slogging spanner to undo them, but we're pretty much there. So let me show you. Down here, up here. So yeah, it's they were bloody tight though. I tried with a bar, but because there's no room to get in anywhere, it's hard to get everything out. So got my slogging spanner, knocking it round, and then got one more bolt to do at the top. Chambers off. I can pull the caliper off and then start taking, splitting the caliper and that disc and that. So yeah, we're getting there. Right, so I don't know if I'm going to take these off first. I'm not sure. So classic. Whizzle these out. Get these out, and then we'll see if we have to take this helmet off. Probably going to have to, aren't we? It's probably going to be tight. Yeah. Got a gun. I'm trying to wind this nut off, but it's still ultra tight. So I'm just going to keep knocking it around. Hopefully you can see that alright. Simple enough. Just gonna keep. Fucking really, that is tight. Right, so update, we've got the disc on, and everything like that. I had to torque it all up. We need to change the brake chamber, so we'll put the caliper on both sides, and then because the chambers do it, I'll probably put them off while they're messing out with this. So let's get a caliper on. We should have this side do that. Right, so we've got one here that's had start motor. It's a non-start. There's nothing on the key, so it's had a new starter motor. It's had what they call a flex plate put in. I've put a power, 24 volt straight to the starter motor. Nothing, just turns over. But I think the starter motor's too far back because it's in space. So what we're going to do is we're going to whip the starter off, and then we'll fit it back on. We'll see if it sort of cranks it over. And then we need to look and see why we're getting nothing, whether it's a positive lead or whether it's a negative lead gone. So let's get the starter motor off first. Right, so big job now, which is hopefully going to make some decent content. We've got this bus here. We've got to change the front axle, complete front axle. Basically on the kingpin, the pin's worn away too much and it's like sloppy. So we're going to get stripping. We're going to get the wheels off first, get disc off, kingpin out, all that sort of stuff, basically strip it down to bare. So we're literally just going to strip the calipers off here. These caliper bolts were ultra tight. I've had to get a big bar on it. Normally my gun will just whip them straight off, but not these ones. I had to get a big bar. On the other side I had to actually get a scaffold tube, but we've got all the caliper off. Once we've done that, whip these hub bolts out, and then we use 2 bolts to wind the disc in to sort of pull it out, but one of the threads was stripped, so I had to knock it around, as you can see here. But yeah, got it all off, and carry on with the rest of it. So, brakes stripped. The only thing we're going to have to left to do is the steering knuckle down here. Same with the other side, so I'm going to strip the other side, get the brakes all off that side, and then we'll get the shock off. We'll need to support the axle, and then obviously the U-bolts, they're going to be effing tight, aren't they? So they're never going to be not tight. So this side stripped. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the kimpers up there. Pretty sure you just undo this like that. We can see it, how much plate in it. Good catch. Try and show you. There's quite a bit of play in it, but we're going to try and get this out, these kimpins out, hopefully. Get the caps off, same with that one, and hopefully get the kimpin out. Now, I haven't done kimpins for a long time, so it's moving. I've just tapped it up and down, but I'm going to have to take this, looks like a pinch bolt out, get that out, and then knock the kimpin out. It looks like it comes out. Bottom end maybe, I can't remember, so I'm going to get that pinch bolt out, hopefully it'll come out, and then we'll have this side pretty much stripped once the kimpin's out. So doing alright here, you can see. I don't know if I can show you, if you can see that. Oh, it's probably better now actually. So literally there's a lock nut on there, which is a pin that knocks through, and then take the caps off the top. And then I was really lucky with this offside because I was able to just knock the pin straight out, as you can see, straight at the bottom. So we've got a kingpin press. We're gonna see if we can get it to press out like this. So give it a whirl. Alright, let's try this. So we should be able to just press the last bit out. There you go. Ooh. There it is. We'll just release that. Wow. Just like that. That is how you get it out, but it doesn't just knock out. Right, so we've got this out. We can just pull this stub off now once I get all this back out again, and then we'll get the bags off and everything like that, and then we should be able to just drop it out. So what I'm doing, gonna start undoing the U-bolts. I'm not going to take them fully out, they're bolted, so bolt here and obviously nut. I'm going to just crack them all off, and then I'm going to get the shock out of the way, both sides, airbag off, and then we'll get a stand underneath, get the last little bolts out, and then we should be able to get it out. So I'll probably say 45 minutes and we should be ready to get it out. Right, so all I've got left is just this U-bolt here. It's just a bit tight, so I'm going to cut it off. All the other ones are loose. Take the airbag out that side. Leaving this control arm on here, and then we should be able to just hopefully pull it out. I've got the stand now. I'm going to get 2 people on each side, just drop it down slowly and then pull it out. So we're literally near enough there. The U-bolts are tight as they always are. Everything's been tight on this thing, caliper bolts the lot, so get these last little bits, get these U-bolts out, and then we should be able to drop it out. So here was just the last little bits, finishing the U-bolts, knocking the U-bolt, well, they're not actually U-bolts, they're just bolts that hold the axle in, knocking all them out, getting that top mount off the top, which holds the bag in place. And then, yeah, it's just last little bits. As you see, that's out now, and then we're pretty much ready to pull it out. As you can see, we are pretty much there. We're loose. I need to do the other side, get the top mount off the other side, and then we should be good. I'm just going to get a ratchet strap and strap it around so it's secure, and then drop it down, pull it out. There it is. It's all out. No Excel, all out. It wasn't actually that bad. It's just obviously all I did was got 2 people on each side and let it down slowly in the middle. So we've done the hard bit now. Well, the actual hard bit's putting it back together. So we'll get the new axle. We're going to put it on the gearbox stand, and then we'll fit the new one. Right, so the axle's in. We've got it lined up. So to get the actual new bolts, I copper pasted them to put them in. They were an absolute nightmare to line everything all up, because obviously we had bolted the axle up. Trying to get the bolts in were a pain. Sort of had to line them up and screw them in, and then here's me tightening them all up underneath. They'll be torqued up after. But yeah, bit of a pain to get them in. So we've got the U-bolts in, bags are in. There's obviously no pressure in there because there's no pressure. What we're going to do is we're going to jack it up now, put these shocks in here, these ones in, and yeah, that'll lift the axle straight then, and we'll be where we should be. So let's get these shocks in, and yeah, we're getting there. So that's the shocks on both sides. I've got that control arm to fit back on here, and then bags are all on, obviously everything like that. So we need to start getting kingpins and steering back together, and yeah, it's not too bad. The control arm's a bit fiddly to get on, doesn't quite go straight, but it is what it is. And yeah, we'll get the rest back together. Right, so what we need to do now is we need to put the kingpin in. I've cleaned up all the stub. We've got the bearing bit at the bottom, and then we've got the washers on top. So we're gonna I'm gonna put it on, get everything ready, and then just use this stand here to help support it, because it's still got the bearing on because it's tight getting off. And then yeah, we'll put it on, and then we'll try and we don't want it too tight. We want it just enough so there's a tiny bit, because the grease will take out the bit of the play anyway. So let's get it on and try and get it back together. Right, so I've got it back together. I couldn't record the shimming bit because I was losing my shit with it, to be honest with you. I sliced all my finger open and everything like that, so I've had to shim it. I'm just putting a little ting in the top, sort of like a cap, and then obviously with grease nipples on top. So we'll get all this greased up, recheck the play again, and then we should be good. What I've done is just got a adjustable axle stand underneath and just put it tight and to see how much sort of movement's in it. So yeah, we're gonna going to put the rest of this back together, and then still got the other side to do yet. So, wait there. So I'm back. So, we've got all of this back together. Kingpins greased, top and bottom. The little lock tabs in. Well, lock bolt. All of it's back in. It moves nicely. Well, it's steering next now. But I managed to crack myself with right here in the corner. Slipped off the spanner, bang, straight in the face. Yeah, all good. So before I go home, I want to try and get this caliper on this side. Still got to take the bearing off. Actually, I can't. Can I leave this? We'll start doing the other side. Start clean all the stub up. Clean that all up, and then we'll get ready to put that all back on. So yeah, but we're getting there very slowly. So yeah, it was a bit of a pain. I enjoyed the job. I enjoyed getting on with it, cracking on with it and everything like that. So go back in Monday and finish it off as much as we can. If not, someone's finished it off already. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been nice to do this one, get it all filmed and everything like that. So hope you enjoy it. If you haven't already, think about subscribing. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll do a second part to this video. And yeah, hope you're all having a great weekend. And sorry for the late video, but I had internet issues. So enjoy the rest of your weekend.